Hey, g'day traders. Today is the 24th of December, Sunday, and look at optimism and a pleasant surprise overnight, and it's still going. And if you look at my previous video post, which was probably yesterday or the day before with optimism, I forgot to add these two things that might help you trade. So we have, for those who don't know, this is a pitchfork. We get our bottom, get our top, and our bottom, and you can see from a pitchfork we have a lot of confidence with these Fibonacci levels. So it's my guess that we hit $4.20 something before we find a resistance, and we can also use another Fibonacci way of looking at this and see what that equates to. Currently we can see it's on the 1.272, so we've got a bit of a resistance there, but I think it will consolidate and then shoot up like Moon River and all the rest that are shooting up. I think this could go all the way to $4.20 with this fib level and potentially move on to those price levels there for the short term anyway. Ultimately, if there is a correction from these ones, then we look at it from that perspective that one of these fibs or channels could act as support. Even this on here, and probably go continue on. So what we can see here is that's going to be a strong resistance level. That channel, I believe, if I was to, okay, it's a 0.382, I should make them gold. 302 there, and 618 also make it gold. So those are two areas that I probably look at as major resistance. Does it have confluence with other areas? It does have confluence, but who's to know how this is going to take off or not? I still believe it's going to go up to this level. That has confluence with this here. We have some resistance, support, and resistance. So that's a mean, by the way. That's the mean of the channel. We can see from on the daily, it's starting to get overextended, and from an RSI perspective, we can see how that took place. Triangle breakout, that would be your perfect entry. Strong candles, and I think it's still got more to go. Yeah, definitely, probably more to go. So I'll be looking at these levels along with these channel Fibonacci levels. Ultimately, we can also add different layers into them. So you can see that also has some bit of confluence, and you got to just be imaginative in such a way. Where we're going to hit? No idea. Where's it going to go in this bull run? Significant levels. That's what I believe. This, if you look at so from that perspective, if this is a wave one, guys, just picture this. This is what's going to be scary if it's a real big bull market. That's our wave one. That's a wave two, and we're just getting started. Or that's a correction. That could be a wave one. That could be a wave two, and we're just getting started. Who's to know? How high can this go? Well, for the time being, wave three should probably go to the extremes. Wave four, wave five, potentially more. So $30 wouldn't be 10x. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a good bull market. And then what we can do with the assumption, we don't have enough data to go with guessing where it's going to be. But if we were to assume that is either the 0.382, and we just add this in there. If that is our 0.382, you can see $44 could be possible. And if this was to go on in this bull market, just continue on, wouldn't surprise me to hit that August next year. Never know. So 36 from $3, that's another 10x. Unbelievable, isn't it? I do feel like we'll probably hit these levels here, either one of these levels here, and then get a correction, and then go continue on, and then get a correction, and then continue on, and then potentially down, and then we can look at it from a trend line, what that's going to be. This is just all speculative, but the method is there to try to ascertain what has confluence. That's all we can do. Now, if you look at injective, this is price discovery. If you look at injective, price discovery, and it's still going. And we've traded this. So again, all these formations, they are handy. I actually took profit and moved my funds elsewhere for that. For some of injective, not all of it. And the injective is still going up. But what I'm trying to say is, just because it's gone high, it doesn't mean it can't go higher. Optimism, from that perspective, isn't a channel. Now, here's another thing I should have shared the other day. And in the short term, I had this, and I didn't touch it for ages. And I came across this chart, and it was right on the mark. So let's look at it. Not that one. Where is it? Where is it? This one here. So you can see how, ever so slightly, if you do it right, we had some resistance here the other day. Now we've got resistance there. And you can see the confluence with Fibonacci with the channel. Look at that. Just it's a mismatch of channels. And so we came out of the channel and then back into the channel in a strong way. And that is a change of direction. Oh, look at that. Just beautiful. What I'm saying is that makes sense as well. So the channel, this channel could be appropriate, or the bigger channel. I'm going to leave that there. Just sharing my thoughts in terms of the approach. I have one Ethereum one that's I'm going to work on today and post that. First, I'll post it within our community and then release it tomorrow for the rest of you. But yeah, this is looking good at the moment with this approach. It's not perfect. You can tweak it a bit. If we exclude some of the wicks, it might make more difference. And I'll leave it at that. Please give me a like and share. Talk to you soon. Cheers.
There you have it. Please give Sam a like, share, and subscribe to his channel to support him for doing more of these posts.